Well,
and we're off.
and scrubhop.com.
And we are back with another live show. What the hell is happening, everybody?
Whoa.
Hey now.
You doing okay down there, my friend?
I'm
Yeah, how
doing
you
good.
doing?
I'm better now.
We were saying horribly offensive things to one another in the pre-show meeting. If you
Where'd
will.
it go?
I like calling
There
it
it go.
JDirty likes to fuck everybody up right before we get into
Scrubhop
the
Live,
show.
episode 28, baby.
That's right.
Can
you believe how many
that's
times?
Always dope. What'd you say?
I found out ones are almost as bad as threes recently. That's a quote I wrote down.
That's true.
I was about to
They
say
are
who said that
almost
because I
as
agree,
bad.
but I'm guessing it was me.
That was
and that's
you.
true. Don't even worry about it. There's a lot of things that fuck a person up. But
Yeah.
anyway, it's not episode number 28
What?
of Scrub Hop Talk. Yeah, I'm telling you, the world's
Oh,
horrible.
hold on. We're not getting past this just yet. Wait, what? You said there's a whole lot of things that fuck a person up.
Yeah. So if ones and threes got me fucked up, like you got some people don't like fire ants on their like bare toes, that's kind of the same thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't think most people don't like that. I don't think there's anybody that loves that.
You don't?
And you think anyone loves ones and threes? We're not doing this. We are here tonight to discuss a weird fucking television show. As on our live tonight, we are going to do a little. Hey, what's up, Tracy?
What up, Tracy? Welcome to the show.
Into the
hello,
the world of Netflix, which we usually do on our Sunday show. The what's new on Netflix, but tonight we're gonna kind of do like we did with Squid Game and jump into the show. Not Lady
Yellow.
Wait for it.
Yeah, it's called Lady
Yellow Jackets.
Go ahead. Yellow Jackets, but we like to say Lady Killers because we don't want to use buzzwords.
I could do all of this in my announcer voice this evening. Okay,
I gotta fix my banner game.
Big Trox is fixing the banner game, we're going to go ahead and tell you all about the first season of Yellow Jackets. Have you seen it? Do you know about it?
Noah said no.
I don't want to tell anybody about anything.
Yo,
I want to discuss with you guys your opinions of it.
Noah, did you already watch?
I want to understand.
Did you already watch Yellow Jackets? Noah, Tracy, are you up on this?
You guys got to watch Yellow Jackets.
You seen this? You know what this is? You like this?
Have you seen this? Have you heard about this?
What do you think?
I mean, it's one of those that like I realize we're waiting for a quick response so we don't fuck anybody up, but on the same note, maybe that's just when you got to hit mute.
That could be, but real quick.
Okay, you ain't seen it. You got to see it. You got to see it. We're gonna get into it.
You might need to tune out for the next little bit.
Tracy's not seeing it either. Shit. You don't know what you're missing.
Oh my gosh. Well, let me say it like this. Even if somebody had told me about it, I'd still want to watch it.
But Luke is clearly tracking
more than you need to. No, man, I'm glad you finally did jump into it, Trox, because I've been wanting to discuss it for a while, to the point where I went back and watched recaps today when I knew we were going to talk about this tonight, because I finished it so fast that you just finished it. You're fresh off the Yellow Jacket plane, if you will.
I just finished it, and I also watched a little like the mysteries revealed on YouTube type shit.
Oh wow!
Fuck yeah, Mad Hatter in the house.
Mad Hatter,
tossing
you're
the
bomb,
super
dog.
stickers.
Thank you very much, man.
Thanks, homie. That's much appreciated. Now listen to us talk about the dopest show out on Showtime.
God damn it!
In a minute.
Hey, real quick before we get into this, because I know our live is just delving into a different topic than we usually do on the lives, but I just wanted to tell you guys on Sunday's show, tune in because we're gonna have brand new BDC music information, all sorts of dope shit. I don't want to tell you now, but on Sunday night show, tune in. We got dope ass shit. We'll do it at the top of the episode. Tell you guys all about some super dope flavor. So yeah, just want to let you know we're not leaving you guys on that tip. We're just talking about dope TV.
So excited, and
on that same topic, flavor coming.
On that same topic, I highly recommend that if you do not already, go give us a little follow on Patreon, patreon.com/scrubhop. That's where you might be finding some of this exclusive-ish a little bit sooner. You know what I'm saying? So,
anyway, that's that. So back to the Yellow Jacket thing. I just want to let people know that we are still making music, not just talking about airplane
Zombie soccer
crashes,
girls. Yeah.
right?
Oh fuck, zombie soccer girls.
You guys
Okay,
know your
so-
boy likes Manifest, so how would I not like another thing about a plane? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Yellow
it's
Jackets,
all-
baby.
It's all
Listen,
connected.
It's all
So
And
connected.
I've been recommending this to you two boys since the first episode dropped. I found out about it like right after episode 2. So I watched them both back to back and I was like, this is the dopest shit ever. And I waited for each episode each week. It was a whole thing. So I am not as fresh on it as either of you, but boy, did I
he
love
gets
it.
it.
Hell yeah.
So,
I found it when there was on episode 8 or something, so I didn't have to wait too very long to like get my payoff. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Right.
That's good.
And
That's good.
And it took me a long time to watch it because I watched this show with my wife. Big ups, what's up? And she and I
Shouts out
typically only
wives
get
everywhere.
we only get about an hour a night that is not occupied by children and chores and all the other things that go into being a parent. So we get like one
True.
episode a night. So it took us a few weeks to watch it. Now that
Hey, but
being
worth
said,
it. Yes.
this show
Dive in.
opens. This show opens with. You don't know anything yet about what's going on. It opens with a high school aged girl, I think. We don't really know who this woman is at the beginning.
Fair to
And
assume after the way the show goes.
right.
But yeah,
In a white nightgown that like wakes up, looks all disoriented, and just starts running through the woods and then falls like it continues running, can't seem to figure out where she's going
keeps
or where
looking
she
back like
is.
she's being chased, even though we don't
Right.
see what's chasing her. Yeah.
And falls into a trap, getting impaled by like a bunch of wooden spikes, killing her. And then it pans up to people standing above the hole. It was just one person standing above the hole, right?
Yeah.
Wearing
Not at the whole, because they come up
Yes.
and like look down.
Yeah,
Wearing
wearing
what appears to be
antlers.
a mask made out of like a deer pelt.
Animal
antlers.
skins.
Yes, and
Yes.
antlers. And
Yes.
then it kind of cuts to a bunch of women in headdresses wearing like animal pelts and like surrounding this I'd say like a campfire, I suppose is what
Sure.
Yeah.
like a little shrine area.
That's how
And
you cook meat.
they then proceed to string up the woman that was impaled, bleed her out, and eat her.
Yeah.
We assume that was her.
We assume
there's no
she-
for sure.
She smoked basil.
smoked-
Yes,
She smoked
Noah.
Yeah, no,
definitely was off
probably,
those
but
basil.
so
Man.
where do
So what I just
So
described to you
great.
guys is literally like the first 3 minutes of this show to get you sucked in. Like that's how
Not
it opens.
even
yeah.
3 minutes, is it? I mean, like that's it happens so
you
quick.
sound like
and
my
then
wife.
oh boy.
Ew.
Yeah, no, that is literally
Hot
the
in here.
opening scene, and you're just like,
Yeah.
"What the fuck is this?"
Mhm.
And
Yes.
yeah, so from there,
So you're
okay,
hooked off the rip.
Hooked off
The
rip.
opening scene, yeah. So where am I at here? I guess mine go a little bit past. So then we go back to them being teenagers, and boom, they're a soccer team. They're gonna go on this trip.
Mhm.
A little
Nationals,
squabbles,
dog.
everything that leads up,
Yeah.
and then their plane crashes, and it's like, holy shit, y'all! Like that was. It was just
Yeah. No, don't lose your
Yeah,
track,
okay.
Jay. I was just putting that up
yeah,
there
I
for
was
the
like,
audience.
wait, what?
Matt Hatter's checking out. Matt Hatter's checking
No,
out.
hell
Yellow
yeah.
Jackets. He gets it.
Manifest is dope. Bet you can't name 3 characters.
Nope. Chris, Jesse,
So yeah,
Mark.
their plane crashes. It's crazy intense. All these girls are screaming, and
Yeah.
like the nerdy girl chops off a guy's leg with a goddamn like axe.
Mm-hmm.
Coach. Yeah.
20 minutes into the episode, and you're like, "This is my shit." And then on
Yeah.
some back and forth, they go back to like their future characters, back to their teenage characters. It's insane. And I was
Yeah.
like,
So
is this...
so basically let me just give a little bit more context on that. So the plane
Please.
crash and everything that we see in the woods of the Canadian Rockies takes place in 1996, and then it continually flashes forward to 2021. So it's a 25-year span that they're showing, and they're going back to certain survivors. You don't really know who's still alive, who you're seeing. Like they kind of They don't really show that very much, except for like pretty much Shauna is the only one that you're like, okay, that's definitely, you know,
Yeah, and then it
her
starts
in the future.
and Misty.
And Misty, and then
Yeah.
Taissa. And so then it
Yeah.
starts to like to unfold into all of these characters, and you find out more and more about their characters. And to me, this show
Start
had
realizing you're not seeing as many adults as you saw.
a lot more kids on that
airplane. Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah.
lot more kids on that island, you know, or not island, but
So
you know,
I don't
on
want to
that.
do a complete recap of it. I kind of want to.
No, I wanted to tee it up.
Heard it.
Tee it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
No, I agree. So on the note of who we see alive, we never see Travis until he's not alive.
Right.
What's your theory on who all came back, or how many more came back? Because when they're all tired, that's all gravy, baby.
He's not feeling it. That's why we put up that spoiler alert, dog.
When they're questioning the postcards and shit, who do you all think got these? Who do you think said something? There's clearly more people, so I'm like, all right, we're coming back for more seasons, but like, I wonder who. And I mean, yeah, what do you think? Because I'm stuck that there's definitely more. The half a face girl, we never saw her die. She could still be out there.
No, she's
when
definitely
the thing ended, they were like a cult out there.
We only know of one of them for sure who's out. So I think there's a good amount of people that followed the one that we know.
Lottie
that made it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know
because they used her.
They use her name
Said
at the
she
end.
emptied that account.
Yeah. Yeah, or at least that's what's insinuated,
killed the
right?
dude. Yeah.
So
well,
it's like,
and she's also the one. She's also the one that sacrificed the bear heart and like did all that shit, and you know
she's in touch with the demon world.
Yeah.
So that leads you to she obviously got possessed out there. What the fuck is the symbol?
But she wasn't possessed out there. She had to be possessed when she was a kid, because remember the
child,
the episode where she like saw the car crash happening before it happened, and she started screaming, so her dad didn't drive through the. And that was the similar thing to what she did when they were doing the seance in the attic of the cabin.
Yep.
And she kept seeing shit. Yeah.
Ah,
man.
So she's just some kind of fucking. She's got all kind of exorcist bones in her.
So they're gonna turn it into next season like she's been part of it all along, or they've been following this child all along, or you know what I mean, like the symbol people. Because the only time we saw anybody about that was in the last. Much like the opening scene was so crazy, the very last scene was the symbol people snatching up Natalie and then gone. It's like, whoa, no. I don't need 10 months to wait.
So that's my biggest gripe about this show, that they opened up season 1 with that, and that's why I explained all that at the top of this explanation, because they opened up season 1
eating bitches the whole time.
I thought that they were at least going to explain what the fuck happened with all of that. Like, after the full season, we have no idea who that was in the hole. Like, and all I can think is it
the
probably
girl who fell in and died. Yeah,
the girl who fell in and died in the hole in the beginning. And I don't even think it's somebody that we've seen yet. Like, I don't think it's one of the girls on the soccer team, because
I don't think
why would she? Opening scene.
Why would she be in that white nightgown and have no idea where she is and look all disoriented? Like, all of those girls have at that point have been in the woods for like 15 months, right?
Yeah.
So
I think that's what they said. Yeah, like 19 months total or something along those lines.
Yeah. So they definitely I feel like that's a new person.
They must just be setting this show up to go for multiple seasons and hoping that it gets the type of following that they think it will, in order for them to keep on getting.
I watched some interviews, and apparently it's 5 seasons.
They've already they've already written.
So okay,
a lady who plays Shauna said that.
So let me ask you this, then,
they
Jay.
may not have 5 seasons that have already been ordered by Showtime.
Right.
So it's like,
that was going to be my question. So
if it do well.
So what
like manifest? Like if it gets really good and people love it, they'll bring it back. You know what I mean?
Okay, so let me ask you that then, Jay. So like at the beginning of Manifest, did they tee up things that they don't even try to explain in the first season?
First season, absolutely. Yeah.
Lots of shows do that, I feel like.
Because it was I feel like it's just presumptuous to be like, oh, the show, unless like when the show got greenlit by Showtime, they're like, hey, we're greenlighting you for 3 seasons. You know what I mean? And then, or
Yeah.
no, I feel you. So we at least know that you can.
because I'm like,
this story and
they
have
haven't
these
explained.
holes.
Like the only time that you've even seen these girls wearing any of like the animal shit is when they do their Doom coming in episode 9.
Yeah,
And so
even that
you're
was
like,
very, or like a little.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
weird.
I don't know.
I think
that
it's
was my
coming,
only
well,
beef.
It already is coming back. I've already read that, so that's we definitely
Exciting.
got at least one more to further the story.
Let me tell you.
So Showtime's only greenlit it for 2 seasons so far, right?
And
Yes.
I really only want to highlight 2 people, and that is Christina Ricci and Julianne Lewis. They are so fucking good in that entire show. I mean, like, and they're the actors that play their kids' characters are great too, and it's really like fun to watch the differences. But those 2 in particular, like Christina Ricci, I mean, she's worth the show alone. All of the scenes with her in the basement.
I've been loving her since Wednesday Addams, bud.
All of the scenes with her in
I don't
the
anymore,
hospitals.
but I did back then too.
Yeah, you get it.
So fucking good. So yeah, that's everybody.
She is evil as fuck. In the first episode, when she's sitting outside of her pool, just watching that rat drown, and she's just like staring at the drowning rat, and I'm like, oh, this bitch is evil. Like for real,
and she loves
evil.
her bird. I'm like, she's got to die.
Yeah.
She's definitely. So
anybody
I think
that shows affection for a bird,
she's definitely going to kill that coach.
Neighborhood Watch.
Don't you think she's definitely going to kill that coach?
Oh yeah, he came out to her.
Certainly.
She's like, that dick ain't mine.
Yeah, he's dead. He's a goner.
So as far as I know, we got to wrap. Oh, I guess we still have more time. I was thinking we've already gone too long.
We got a little bit more.
Noah, see, look what Noah had to say about it. We have not gone too long at all.
Hey, no. So I had a couple of questions for you guys. So the boyfriend of Shauna that she's cheating on her husband with, was he involved?
I don't think
so.
He was.
No,
I think
he was a separate creep.
Led you to believe it really well.
Yeah,
and I think that he was just I think what he said in that last scene was, I took it at face value. Like he did, he fell for her. He looked her up and was like, "Oh yeah, you're this girl," and so that's why he had all that information. Like, I don't think that he was actually a plant there.
Oh, but he is the dude who got the money from them for sure. So I do think he was an opportunist in that. Yeah, he definitely was.
Did you hear Futurama got picked up for a new season? I had not heard that, but that's
dope.
Futurama
that
is
is fantastic.
No, the husband is who staged that, bro.
Yes.
What?
The husband staged the thing.
Did they reveal that in the last episode and I missed it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. In the last like 20 minutes after she
like tells the husband, I killed this dude because he tried to like exploit me, and he's like, oh shit, that was me and my fat friend.
Oh.
Yeah. They totally go into that. So that's what I'm
saying.
I don't know if he was involved. What's up, Laney? Didn't mean to ignore your comment there.
Yeah.
What up, Laney?
No,
the husband was the one that.
No, you're right.
The husband was the one that had the journals and the glitter. He was the one that staged that whole shit and was the one with the
that's right.
Getting them all together. Yeah, he absolutely did all that.
I mean, listen, this is what happens when I just watch shows so much earlier than you guys that like I just forget stuff.
Hey, congratulations!
But no,
you turned us on to it. I'm happy.
The boyfriend, I think it was just an inopportune.
Time.
I think it was just an inopportune thing that she is fucking crazy. Clearly, like had Jackie not stopped her when they were in the woods, she would have cut Travis's fucking head off. Like she was literally about to.
Yeah.
And
Jackie, and so that scene.
Yeah.
Did they turn into zombies, or was that just because they were on mushrooms and that's how
they
were perceiving?
They were just mushrooms. High. Yeah, they were high and they didn't know they were high, and they
were all high and they were like under Lottie's spell of her getting them all riled up. And I mean, shit, dog, you've been on shrooms, you get it.
One time and never again, man.
If anybody's ever eaten mushrooms out there, they understand.
Yeah, if you've ever eaten mushrooms, you know what it must be like to like tie somebody up to a tree and almost cut their head off. I mean,
totally.
Every mushroom trip I've ever had.
I've never eaten mushrooms without ropes around and people to
knives. Yeah, 100%.
So my last character that I've got questions on, and I want your guys' take, is Thais.
Is your mom?
Mhm.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
two parts. One, what the fuck is the eating dirt thing?
Wasn't she eating her hand in one of those sleep things?
I
Or
thought
was
she
she-
was eating so much dirt she bit her hand. It seemed
Yeah,
like
I
she
think
was
that
eating
was
dirt.
it.
Because I'm watching,
Like, I don't get that
that
part.
scene was
She's-
that scene was really dark when she was sitting out in her garden and she was just like
Uh-huh.
eating the dirt. And I could have sworn I saw her just like chewing on her hand, and I'm like, what the fuck is up with this?
And then they
It
showed
was
her
all
doing
dirt.
it as a teenager in the woods too.
Yeah,
So like so you guys don't get that. I was so
But they also had the
lost
weird
on that.
backstory with her having some type of like demon experience as a child with her grandma and the man
Well,
with no
and-
eyes.
the man with no eyes for sure. And so my thing is with her, is she the one that was responsible for the dog's head and the heart and and the whole like
absolutely.
ritual sacrifice, or was
absolutely.
it the son?
No. That was her.
You don't think
it wasn't Sammy? I think it was her, and that was my next follow-up. Was that some sort of like a ritual to the gods, and that's how she got her election?
And that's
Because
why
this
she
miracle
smirked like that?
win- Yeah, like, oh, my sacrifice worked. I killed the
One-
dog. I took the dog.
One of the like theory things that I saw was that the girl, I can't remember the girl's name with the half face.
I can't either, but I know
No,
who
I
you're
can't
talking
either. But you know,
The
half-faced
redheaded
girl
girl.
who got her face ripped off by a wolf, and then her girlfriend tried to burn her alive. That one?
Yeah, that
by
girl.
the
Yeah.
biggest wolf anybody's ever seen anywhere.
She almost got burned alive twice on this show so far.
Yeah.
Because she almost
Yeah,
got burned alive in
yeah.
the airplane too. And
Having a
and
rough
Jackie
time.
was just like, leave her, let's go.
So
And
good.
then
what
at the end, she was one bowing with Lottie to that little.
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
shrine,
she
so I
was.
think she's
Yeah.
in on the symbol shit.
She's fully in on
Yeah.
it.
killed a werewolf like it ain't shit.
It isn't.
Big ups, man. That's
Man.
dope.
Yo, that's what I'm out here. I don't give a fuck
I've
about
encountered-
wolves, werewolves.
I've encountered dogmen before. That's all I'm saying.
I do fuck with dogmen.
So yeah, I am a huge fan. I definitely want it to come back.
This sounds like The Craft for real. Okay, so no, it gave me some like vibes of The Craft, especially when they're doing their seance in the attic. That shit was wild, but it's
set in
was
the
wild.
same type of era too. When the kids
it's
are kids.
way fucking darker though. It's way more like
Yeah.
mysterious. I
Yeah.
highly
It looks
recommend
chick
it.
flicky, but it is not. It is super.
Not
dope.
even a little
It's
bit.
It's on some crazy gorification, mind fuckery, killing people with fentanyl. It's dope as fuck. Yeah,
Man.
check it out.
Damn.
That shit was so
Damn,
crazy.
damn.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
It's mad fresh.
I really loved
Yeah,
it.
I'm glad
I
you
don't
watched
I don't
it.
know. I don't know that I believe that Thaisa is the one that did the sacrifice. I think it might be the chick with the half face and Lottie and that whole crew. Like I feel like she's
No,
still
okay,
in with
They're
them.
Thaisa
camping out in
even
the
told
basement?
Shauna, I'm pretty sure I did that to the dog.
Oh, she did? I don't recall that.
Yeah, when she goes over there for the sleepover, she didn't say killed it, but because she did. We don't know what she's talking about. I'm almost positive that that's something that was said. I don't know.
Ooh,
I
that's
think it's
interesting.
her second person, her alter ego, the like crazy psycho chick,
Mhm.
is who did it. But she did it, just the other version of her, the bad one.
So
as the
maybe-
kid would say.
Maybe they all have that. And that's like what Shauna snapped into that day when she saw the rabbit in her garden and fucking
Yeah,
snatched
that's
it up
very
and
true.
chopped its head off and fed it to her family. I don't know.
God.
That's very.
That scene when
true.
she
They could all have
when
that
she just
secret
fucking
exercise.
snatched up that rabbit and chopped off his head, I was like, "What the fuck is up with this show, man?"
I mean, I was so
And then
glad she
she's-
did. She came into her own.
She's feeding her family sausage, and she's like, "Do you guys like the chicken or the
No, the husband
the-
goes, "This is
the bunny?"
really good tonight. What's different?" She goes, "Oh, I saw a rabbit. I killed it.
That's
gutted it,
right.
and you guys are eating
I don't know
it."
why I
The
said-
husband's like, "Why? Don't joke like that." And she's like, "Huh,
I don't know why I said
Tracy,
chicken.
it's so dope. Like, I love it.
Tracy, watch it.
Don't worry. Soon
It's
we're gonna get
fucking
into this show, because I'm
wild.
all over that shit. That guy's a
Oh,
God.
I'm ready.
I'm
I
all
watched.
into this weird fuckery shows.
I watched all 3 of those seasons in 3 days, and I know Tracy was talking about that in last week's comments. We were talking about you because
Only
she has heard that Jay that you mentioned that you hadn't seen it yet or that you had just started it, and so she was
I just finished. I got one episode left of season 1, and I'll do that.
Fuck.
Yeah, shit's
Man.
crazy though.
Ooh.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I love
But yeah,
me some
so
Joe Goldberg.
That's my Yellow Jackets breakdown. I don't know if you guys have more to add.
No, we'll do a
those were my
No.
questions.
Very excited for it.
We'll do a Joe Goldberg and a you full episode here in a couple weeks when Jay's ready.
Oh yeah.
That show's the shit. I'm ready for that. I could talk about that for 2 hours. I love that fucking
I'll have
show.
to watch some recaps when I'm ready.
Yellow Jackets, I give that shit 9 out of 10. I'm hoping next year comes back and comes strong. I think Christina Ricci is fucking the best, and she is gonna turn out to be one of the best people on that whole show for a while.
Yeah.
Big time.
Highly recommend it.
Or they're gonna
I would
open
pay for
season 2
Showtime
with
just for that. That'd be dope.
I agree. I give it 4.5 out of 5 Scrubkins. You know what I'm saying?
I thought Scrubkins were
just give him the same.
I thought Scrubkins were a unit of measurement. Were like a currency.
He comes.
You guys are kind of like being nitpicky right now. I feel like.
Sorry.
He said a 9.9 out of 10, and you said a 4.5 out of 5.
See, and this isn't nitpicking, and this isn't nitpicking.
I'll give it a 90%.
There you go.
There you go. No, absolutely loved it. Can't wait for season 2. Glad we were able to give a little bit of a breakdown. And I don't even think that we spoiled too much of it for people who haven't seen it to not.
We said a lot.
This shit. No, you could still go watch the shit and enjoy it. And there's still a lot that we did not spoil.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about what happened to Natalie's dad's face. Come on,
man, get out of here. It was so fresh.
I love that show. Fucking check it out, everyone out there. Maybe that wraps us up. What do you think, JDirty?
I think it might, yeah. So that was Yellow Jackets. Peep that shit. Next week we'll be back on Wednesday for just a regular live. Hear from you guys. Hope you guys want to call in. Remember that is an option. We'd love to hear from you, no doubt. And then on this Sunday night show, like I said, we are going to be discussing and giving information on brand new Big Dirty Cotton music release dates. Information there.
Yeah.
Name of the new record, everything like that. So come to the right here, this channel, this Sunday night at 6 p.m. Mountain, 8 p.m. Eastern. You know how to get a hold of
and
that.
Again, tell the folks about the Patreon. That's what's gonna get them some good shit.
We're also on patreon.com/scrubhop. You can go ahead and become a member of our whole situation. Memberships are on different tiers and all kinds of shit. Some of them will get you free merch. Some will get you this upcoming music we just kind of hinted at a little bit. You'll get that shit early. I'm just Trox, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say from these tracks perspective, everyone that is on our Patreon will get early access to these. It's no tiers on this. This is just included in your Patreon subscription. So fucking
so to those of you who have subscribed, you guys are the shit. Thank you guys very much. What's up, Trox?
Yes. And I would like to add that you should also tell your mothers to subscribe to our Patreon, because I think all your mothers out there would love us. They would like our music. They would like our comedy stylings.
Subscribe on our Twitch. Give us money.
But tell your moms about me. You know what I'm saying? Let your moms know that I'm here.
Let your moms come over here and top off.
Tell your moms about me. Let them know I'm here.
And to everybody else that's not your mom, that's not busy with the down below of our friend who is living down below, we'll see you guys next week right here on twitch.tv/scrubhop. Thank you guys very much. BDC.
See you on Sunday, friends. We love you.
Cheers, boys.